100% Chelsea, Palace 0, Chelsea 1. It's time for your match review, and it's not exactly a memorable game. We got 3 points. That's all that matters, and I could walk off with a mic drop now, but the aim of this is to give you a bit of analysis, and you can't have the positives without some negatives. So we'll sandwich it. We'll go positive, we'll go negative, then we'll go positive again. Today I thought Kante has made his name in that position. That's it now. He's got his name on it. He's finally amalgamated himself and metamorphosised into this player that can play in that box-to-box role, and he scored. You know, he had a couple of opportunities beforehand as well. Yeah, he took them, and in the end, it finally paid off. He got through and he scored that goal. He's now really pushing himself, and to be honest, I think, you know, that comes with the great professionalism that he's shown. Obviously, a lot of people have been calling for to move to CDM, myself included. I was saying I'd like to see a 4-2-3-1 maybe. You know, him and Jorginho sitting, so he can offer protection to Jorginho. But now we've seen this player develop into that box-to-box role, and it's really starting to look good. Let's see how it carries on into the new year, and I can see him really pushing on from that. You know, I feel that today he was our best player that could really carried us, to be honest. Moving on to the negatives, the rest of the midfield, on the other hand, I wasn't entirely impressed by. We'll start on Jorginho. Now, as I've already mentioned in the fan camps today, there was a tweet I put out as a joke, the bird box picture where Jorginho couldn't see a normal pass or a decent pass to unlock a defence, which is what he was brought here to do, as well as implement the Sarri system. Today, he did exactly that. Sideways passing, failing to see the correct opportunities, and I understand the implementation of Sarri ball was massive. Don't get me wrong. Before someone starts hitting your keyboard saying I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, which is going to happen anyway, because people have opinions that disagree, so I can't do anything about that. But I understand the implementation of Sarri ball was massive, but at the same time you have to be winning games. Yes, it's going to take time to get this entire system, but right now we don't even have all the players. You know, we're missing wingers, we're missing centre forwards, we're missing fullbacks. You know, there is still holes in this team that need to be filled before we can really see this whole style of play developing. You know, Hudson-Odoi is one of those players which is touted to go and fit into that side. You know, obviously they've got a £20 million bid from Bayern Munich, which we are considering, which I really hope we're not. We've seen obviously Christian Pulisic potentially, the deal is done, could be finding his way into a Chelsea shirt next season. Obviously the deal, we sign him in January and he'll be there for the rest of the season. But at the end of the day, Jorginho, sometimes I understand short, dainty passes are needed, but a plan B is always nice. Not entirely down to Jorginho. Obviously, there is game management coming in from Sarri there, but at the same time, Sarri can't stand himself on the pitch and say, I want you to pass it here and I want you to pass it here. Game management is key. He was very slow on the ball today. It wasn't a vintage Jorginho performance, because we have seen him create fantastic opportunities, create fantastic goals, and play well. There's no doubt about that. He has it in his locker. However, he needs to develop his style. He needs to realise that it's not just one way of playing. You need to be able to change it up in the Premier League. But you know, we crack on, we see what happens. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't great. But if someone comes up with a stat of, we had all the possession, he made the most passes, blah blah blah, you're chatting shit. Because I'm sorry, sideways passes, if you're not going anywhere, the aim of the game is to get the ball in the back of the net. And if you're a Chelsea fan, you know possession doesn't mean everything, because you won the Champions League with very little possession. And also, let's be honest, in terms of passes, you want to get the ball in the back of the net. If you remember correctly, Mourinho, when he was our manager, when we won the league, made this point in his end of season awards when he was saying there was a manager, Arsene Wenger, at Arsenal, who said, let's move the ball, let's pass it, make it look really nice, and you want to play a game without goals. Aim of the game is get the ball in the back of the net, and sometimes you just need to do that. Don't just pass it in front of the defence. If there is defence splitting pass, take it. He did it at Watford, he's done it on other occasions. Pick up the pace, do it again. Don't always have to look for this perfect pass. Perfection is not king, winning is king, and I'm pretty sure everyone loves winning. But at the end of the day, you know, we move on from that. We'll talk about Ross Barkley now as well. Ross Barkley wasn't entirely at the races either. The midfield battle was pretty key today. You know, Kayate obviously was going up and down in the middle. Obviously had some other players. MacArthur as well was causing issues and winning the ball when you had Ross Barkley needing to make those necessary tackles and keep possession of the ball. And this is kind of the Everton Ross Barkley that we saw at his time there, when his protection of the ball wasn't all there. He'd made some great passes, but at the end of the day, you need to protect the ball. And towards the back end of the game, when Kovacic came on, he was doing exactly that. He was winning the ball, protecting the ball, bullying the players around him, and moving the ball into the correct spaces to have that game management. And at the end of the day, sometimes you need that game management. Well, you do need that game management to win games. We cut it very fine today. We were very lucky when Connor Wickham put the ball over the bar. But look, Barkley, this game had Loftus-Cheek's name written all over it. You know, obviously there was a back to it which kept him out of the game. But even if he was playing on the wing or if he was playing in central midfield, those driving runs, which are what are really important in these type of games, when the moves are lackluster, when you just need someone to carry the ball forward, that is what Ruben Loftus-Cheek does so well, with his physicality, his strength, and just his general know-how of looking for the space and his ball manipulation skills. That is what he does. And I feel like, you know, Palace fans would have saw that last year. We've been seeing it this year. So why, you know, can we not utilise that a bit more? Obviously today he was injured, so you can't really do anything about that. But, you know, that's the negatives. But final positive, again, 3 points, round off the year with a win, and I think that's important. You end the year on a high, which means you can move into 2019 looking to do exactly the same and keep the ball rolling. Main thing is, someone needs to stop Liverpool winning the league, because 2019 will be ruined if they win the Premier League, because Twitter and social media and everything will not be shutting the fuck up, and that's going to ruin my summer. So at the end of the day, someone stop Liverpool winning the league. 2019 has been a hell of a year for us here at 100% Chelsea. Round off on a high with a 1-0 win over Crystal Palace. And yeah, I'm happy. Lewis is happy, Scott's happy, everyone here is happy with the result, apart from the one Crystal Palace fan that is there. Sorry mate, I'm very sorry about that. But at the end of the day, thank you very much for all your support in 2018. Make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links are down in the description for Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter and Instagram. There's some more fantastic content coming for you in 2019, and I cannot wait to share it with you. But other than that, guys, thank you for your support, take care and have a very happy new year.